Hi, YouTube. Welcome on in. Appreciate you guys coming on by. And welcome to everyone here on Twitch, guys. We have a fuck ton of us always ready every Sunday. Gonna give you guys a heads up. In a couple of weeks, we will be having a new poll to replace Apothecary Diaries. We're more than halfway done with the show. So that means that right now, there are a couple anime up for being voted on. You guys will see the list as it comes through. I'll talk about it at the end of the anime. I'm so excited to go into it. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview as much as I enjoyed it. My God, Madeline Moore, she's so fucking amazing. Like, Rudius's voice actor is so fucking amazing. I can't recommend her enough. Show her that love and support. Show her and like anything and everything that you guys can. On and off screen, she's been nothing but amazing, and I hope to see her here for the finale. I don't know if you guys are excited, but as I was telling Twitch, what other fucking reactor analysis actually has the voice actor come on and do an interview live with them and then go through and invite them on so that way they can go ahead and do the finale with them. That's what I'm excited about, man. It's going to be fucking hype. Hope to see you guys here whenever you guys come here. With that being said, I'm excited for this fucking episode, guys. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Vods. Oh no.
何度繰り返しただろうか。目の前の魔法陣でたどり着く先はいつも違うのに、最終的にここに戻ってきてしまう。予感がある。きっと次はない。
Let's talk about this, and I know I hate to stop it right there, but the aspect of being lost, right? How many of you guys remember the Pokemon games where you had to go ahead and solve the puzzles, and like as a kid, maybe you kept failing, and you had to ask your older brothers to help you out with some of those puzzles where you had to push the fucking boulder and the rock and, try and get it to the perfect little spaces so that way you had enough. The Ice Cave puzzle, and yeah. I went through Mount Moon blind, Call of the Void. No, but sometimes when it comes to areas like this, our brain has a phenomenal aspect of if we don't fully understand like the intricacies of what's happening, we can go into a Call of the Void. And even past that, a Call of the Void is essentially we just literally keep trying. Like in some scenarios, it can be like, hey, let me just walk out into the middle of traffic type of things. In other scenarios, it can be like, just keep running. It's fight or flight, right? So it's fight, flight, freeze, fawn, fuck, or flop. The 6 Fs now. Flop is a new one that was introduced. I don't know how the fuck it came into be. I'm still reading about it, but that's all I gotta say. So you have multiple Fs. I know. I'm still reading about it. It's essentially just like kind of like learned helplessness in a way, where you just become absolutely adorned to F. Yeah. Kind of like giving up without freezing, But I'll read further into it. I'll put the study in the Discord in of itself. It just came through. I just found out about it this week, literally, and I was fucking shocked. I was absolutely shocked by it. With that, though, everybody do the flop. With that, though, when we're looking at a scenario like this, I have a question for you guys. How far are you willing to go for Roxy? How far would you be willing as an individual, say that you were traveling with Roxy and both of you guys got lost. How far are you willing to go for Roxy? And how far are you willing to give your life in that scenario? And even in her mind, right? Put yourself in her situation. How long has Roxy been in here, right? She's probably been in here for a while, right? I forgot the timeline from like last episode. But for me, it's like, think about it this way. She's just been fighting. She's been trying to go and stay afloat. She's been trying to go ahead and survive. She's been doing 1,001 things to try and keep herself afloat in that manner. So my main regard with that is for Roxy being in this environment, is it healthy or unhealthy? And I don't just mean by like physical traits. I mean, psychologically speaking, probably not. Eating poisonous meats from the spiders, probably fucking not. Even being trapped in a room, right? Like imagine being trapped in a toxic work environment. We're not even going to put that your life is in danger. Just a toxic work environment. What does that do to your mental health? Imagine being trapped in a room with your toxic ex. Literally, we're trying to go ahead and solidify this, right? And erodes it, right? So all of a sudden, like mentally, you're probably not resting the same. You're probably not getting sufficient amount of rest. You're probably always worrying. Your psyche is literally starting to get drained further and further and further and further. Yeah, frazzled. Probably unhealthy. Even a week alone is dangerous. Which is why, in case you guys are ever wondering, any good psychologist worth their money, any good therapist worth their money, are always going to push toward some form of socialization, right? Like, go on Discord and talk to people. Talk to people IRL. Find someone that you can relate to, because being by yourself and being by your thoughts alone can definitely, like, just start the brain rot process a little bit quicker. I just want to go ahead and solidify that. Roxy's fucking incredible. Let's keep going. Sorry.
私はまだ何もしていない。夢だってある。私は教師になりたい。そしてお父さんとお母さんみたいに人並みの幸せを感じてみたい。私は死ぬ。夢が叶うことなく惨めに死ぬだろう。
Roxy! Oh, here we go! Ah! There's that handsome young man.
よかった。
Ah! Oh, brother, I can't. Did he really? Hold on, I gotta fucking put this on. I can already tell. I'm already coping for fucking Twitter here. I'm already fucking coping for Twitter. It's not connected to anything. I can already fucking imagine. This is my MC. Oh, fuck, bro. I'm crying already. No, Rudy. This motherfucker. But no, okay, there's an explanation for this. We'll wait until the actual thing. Remind me to talk about the famous P word here and a little bit about security blankies. And we'll go from there. Hold on. Once we hit the opening, we'll talk about it. Oh, fuck. He liked me. He's...
Or?
すみません、ちょっと臭いので。
臭いですか？
違います。私がですよ。1ヶ月もこんなところにいたので。
俺は気にしませんよ。
私が気にするんです。いえ、そうではなく。助けていただいてありがとうございます。
当然のことをしたまでです。
はじめまして。
She doesn't recognize him! Who's Rudius? No, brother! Who's Rudius? It's just a who's Rem moment here. Get pissed? Oh, God. Rudy Karma moment. Yeah, fucking finish him. He comes at you, he fucking smells you. That's not even the issue, right? You're okay with this handsome, young, strapping man coming over and giving you the big old fucking woofer. The issue that you have is that you don't know who the fuck he is. Oh, God.
私の名前はロキシー・ミグルディアと申します。できればお名前を聞かせていただけないでしょうか。
はじめまして。
どこかでお会いしましたか？覚えていなくて。
覚えて。
Oh. Oh, Oh, shit, brother. I'm fucking dying here. Holy fuck. All right, let's talk about this. Is this normal behavior? Oh my god, he's such a fucking creeper. We gotta get, he's such a fucking creeper, right? Like, oh my god, guys, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Fucking Twitter people, I can already imagine some people just reeing in the community from that. There's an abnormal behavior with it, absolutely, right? However, is this normal within the character's range, right? That's the main element. Is it normal within what we know of Rudy is to act this way? Yes, we're huffing copium. We're literally huffing copium. Yes. Within the character's range, it absolutely is fucking normal. We're going to talk a little bit about this, right? This base level Rudy. What is Rudy's security blanket? If we're being so matter of fact, what is Rudy's security blankie? Roxy's panties, the holy relic. For Rudy, he's grown up with the security blankie literally being a piece of like, you know, that Roxy would wear. So for him, this idealization, this is whenever people are like, oh, Roxy wouldn't be able to heal him of his ED. Yeah, he would. Yeah, she would be able to go ahead and heal him from that. Like, just her being around him and being the her that she is, right? Being the beautiful Roxy that she is, she'd be able to go ahead and get him to start the process of change again. The same way that she got him to start the process of change as a kid. Selfie does a wonderful job. I'm not going to go ahead and go into like, say anything bad about Selfie and all the good things that she did, right? So let's take a look at this real quick. When did Rudy first get all into pants and stuff? Episode 2, as a kid, about 4-ish, 3 to 4, when he was bored, like 4 or 5. Okay, here we go. Erickson's psychosocial stages of development, right? And this is just a summary of it. And we always tend to use it because there's more that goes into it. What are they usually doing at that around that age period, right? Can I do things by myself, or need I always rely on others? Am I good or bad? How can I be good? He was good. He was a good kid. So what did he end up with? Because he was good, what did he get? What did he hit? Because he felt that he was good. Because he felt he needed it. Because he felt that's what brought him security. Because he felt that was what made his world safe. What did he get? Roxy's panties. For him, if we're going to take a look at it, right? Trust versus mistrust, feeding conflict, whatnot, right? Children develop a sense of trust when caregivers provide reliable care, affection, and a lack of this will lead to mistrust. Even though it says 0 to 18, as kids from 0 to 10, being able to appropriately have good parental figures, right, and caregivers that allows the opportunity to thrive affects every single one of these milestones. Has always felt like a vastly exaggerated joke. No, book finds. It's not. And here's the reason why. What are security blankies for today's kids? Their phones, their tablets. You take that away from them. How do they react the moment that you take that away from them? You know, like they start fucking reeing all over the place. They start crying. The world is literally being fucking torn away from them, right? Because for them, this is what allows them to go ahead and maintain a sense of, it's what was being their caregiver when they were a kid. It was what was giving them attention when mama and daddy were working all the time and decided, hey, YouTube kids will definitely teach you better than we can, you know? And that's the main element. Is like when we're looking at this, kids have now developed their security blankie to be their phones, tablets, and stuff like that. More so than like interactions with other people, to the point where they react that way. When we look at Rudius and we look at the environment, he doesn't have phones, he doesn't have tablets, he doesn't have anything like that. His security blanket could have literally been like a stuffed animal like Senor Pinguino or 101 other things. However, what came to be was Roxy allowed him the process to start healing, allowed him to take a step, which is usually given by parents, by the way, to take that first step to start healing in that way. But Roxy did it, and what did he do? He attached. He attached. Roxy allowed me to start the process of change. Roxy allowed me to take a step over my past. Roxy allowed me to go ahead and start seeing that the world isn't so scary. Roxy is the blankie, and the undies are a part of that blankie. It's such a fucking phenomenal writing to go ahead and undertake that, understand the deep psychology in it. I'll share this. I've had a client. He has a deep fixation with 70s, 80s comics. He has a bunch of 70s and 80s comics, right? All over his house. All over his house. He comes through for sessions every once in a while, right? We go through and we talk about it. No one could ever touch those comics. If somebody touches those comics, he freaks out. He can't get rid of them, even though it's taking up a majority of his space, because he'll freak out. He'll literally go into having like a panic attack, a full on anxiety, and like to the point where like he goes into a crisis situation. So it's like, think about it this way, ladies and gentlemen. If for individuals something like that can trigger up to a crisis situation, wouldn't that be the same for an individual who's put someone up on a pedestal, put them all the way up there, and then all of a sudden they're like, who are you? That would have caused them to go into a crisis mode, fight or flight to kick in, all that throw up and build up and, so on and so forth to start coming out. So if someone that you really cared about, someone that you loved, someone that you crushed looked at you and you were friends with them for a long time and they're like, who are you? Oof. I hope that explains like Rudy overall. And yes, going into the extreme sniffing and whatnot, it's abnormal. But is it abnormal for the character we're talking about? And that is no, right? That it is within his realistic realm of expectations. And that is the number one aspect of things. I would argue that developing such an attachment to the wand she gave him would have made much more sense. But he just gave that one away. Here's the difference. If I were to go ahead and give you a stick versus give you a novel that I wrote with my own diaries and stuff like that, what would you prioritize? What do you think has more of an impact? Because you can get a wand everywhere else, but you can't get Roxy's panties anywhere else. It's sort of that same element, right? The rarity element. What you can cherish more. What meant more for a person in that regard? The panties are much more intimate. But I pretend collector's items. Yep. From the person teaching you to use a talent. And again, that's just all reliable. But you also have to take into consideration this other thing. Rudy was hypersexualized as a kid. Hate to put it this way. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Random viewer that came in and it's like, Rudy's a fucking pedo. Oh my God, you guys are supporting a fucking pedo show. Rudy was sexually abused and he's displaying symptoms and signs when he's a kid of an individual that was sexually abused. That hypersexualization comes from that same aspect. Hurt people, ladies and gentlemen. I just like throwing that fucking out there because it seems like a lot of individuals completely seem to forget all this shit. And they completely seem to throw it out the fucking door. That like in a situation like this, you can go into hyposexualization, as we found out from the trauma with Eris, and hypersexualization as he carried through from the trauma from his past life. What a good fucking open. Oh my God, bro. Is this what this episode's gonna be? Oh my God, that's so fucking good. That's so fucking good. Oh.
久しぶりに会ったロキシーはあまり変わっていなかった。ただかなり衰弱していたため一度町に帰ることにした。
すみませんタルハンドさん、ご迷惑をおかけします。
いいんじゃよロキシー、たまにはわしもお前を助けんとな。
臭くはないですか。ルディが吐くほどなので相当かと思います。
Oh, Roxy!
それはロキシー師匠に会えたことへの嬉しさと忘れられた悲しみに挟まれて。
忘れてたわけじゃないんですよ。ただ昔の可愛いルディと今のルディが結びつかなかっただけです。
Hey, yo! Hey! Fucking Roxy spinning game while not fucking smelling the best. I just couldn't connect you, little you, Rudy, to how you look now. Dude, that's fucking W Riz. Roxy's shooting game while being taken by Predator Riz. Oh no. Oh no.
いきなり吐いたのが失礼だったな。でも本当にショックだったのだ。そういえばシルフィーも俺に初めましてと言われてショックを受けたと言ってたな。帰ったらちゃんと謝ろう。ロキシーの帰還にみんな歓喜した。
nice.
原因はどうあれ嬉しいことは嬉しいのだ。ロキシーには体力の回復を待つために数日の間安静にしてもらった。
Rudy should just be wearing this fucking hat whenever he goes anywhere near fucking Roxy. That looks so fucking sketch, brother. Just Rudy on the fucking prowl there. Holy shit. Watch him fuck it up. Oh no. Oh no. That's interesting though. I'm sure he really does care, like in just in any and all amounts. It's like really the person that saved you is there, and like you've been wanting to connect for so many years, and she's right there. Like, oof. That's what I was gonna say.
おはようございます、ロキシー師匠。
Hey, yo!
この度はお手数をおかけしました。
気にしないでくださいまし。
ま、
She looks
例の
good.
レディーに言ってくれ。こいつが突然、父さん、神の気配がします。
Father fucking being the wingman with that. Dad, I said to goddess. His fucking god detector's just going off. Father, I can sense God. Oh God. Just imagine Rudy just being like, Father, I can sense a lot of flags out there. One of them is a goddess. The other ones are people from Twitter. Father, I can sense God. Oof.
で壁をぶち抜いて走り出さなきゃ
so
見つけられなかっただろうからね。
ルーデウスさん、ありがとうございました。
気にしないでください。当然のことですから。それより前みたいにルディって呼んでください。
そんな呼び方をして慣れ慣れしくはありませんか。
Roxy, why are you so shy?
そんな師匠にルーデウスさんなんて呼ばせるぐらいなら、父さんにもルーデウスさんと呼ばせますよ。
おい、こら、なんだそりゃ。
以前のように親しみを込めて呼んでください。何年経っても。
When your dad sees you shoot game. Guys, I want you guys to conceptualize this. When your dad sees you shoot game in front, like, your dad knows, like, you know, you might be married or whatnot, right? And he's just seeing you fucking shoot game. It's like, my son, I'll fucking help you. I'll fucking say something. Oh, he knows, all right. Dude, I'm not even going to fucking say it. Rudy has no idea what he's doing it. But that's instinctual at times, right? Sometimes, like, you have such a connection with individuals that sometimes you don't even know that you're overcrossing certain boundary lines.
ミグルディアは俺の尊敬する師匠なんですから。
はい、そうですね、ルディ。
はい、師匠。
身長大きくなりましたね。
人族ですからね。師匠はお変わりないようで。
ちっちゃいままです。
She's
ちっちゃく
adorable.
はないと思いますけど
She's
ね。
fucking
そうで
adorable.
すか。
My God. My God. My God. It's peak. This is fucking peak, man. This is fucking peak.
そうですか。
This is fucking peak, man. I didn't think seeing Roxy would make me so happy as much as it has today. I didn't think that seeing Roxy would make my fucking Kokoro skip a beat or two. But seeing their connection, and this is why when I talk about propinquity, I always fucking bring this up, right? Propinquity is one of the key elements that, like, can stay with us for a long time. We can go away for a while, but if we have that strong attachment, that strong propinquity that we built over time, when you connect, man, you can fucking latch on. Man, you can fucking just, and it becomes even fucking harder, right? But through that comes in the moment, can this be dangerous? Can this be fucking dangerous?
なんだそりゃ。
以前のように親しみを込めて呼んでください。何年経ってもロキシー・ミグルディアは俺の尊敬する師匠なんですから。
はい、そうですね、ルディ。
はい、師匠。
身長大きくなりましたね。
人族ですからね。
I am
師匠
human.
はお変わりないので。
ちっちゃいままです。
言うほどちっちゃくはないと思いますけどね。
そうですか。
Bro, those eyes can fucking kill a man. Those eyes can fucking make a man like jump through any fucking hurdle, man. Fuck. Ah.
ロキシーの体調を見ながらだが、
次に探索をするのは3日後にしようと思う。
早すぎやしないか？
ロキシーは早いうちに迷宮に入り直した方がいい。
ああ、そうか、なるほど。確かにそうだな。
師匠にはもうしばしの休養が必要なのでは？
先輩は知らねえかもしれないが、迷宮で死にそうな目にあった時にすぐに入り直さねえと、二度と迷宮に入れない呪いがかかっちまうのよ。
Oh shit.
呪いか。おそらくこの世界のトラウマみたいなものだろうな。
Don't worry, Rudy. The world still sees trauma like a curse. Nothing's really changed, Rudy, you know? Trauma is also stored in the dungeon. Oh, 100%. 100%. PTSD curse. Sadly, you're not wrong. But that's the main element is we're looking at something like this, and it's a good introspection as to how the world even acknowledges, only acknowledges, like, that aspect, right? Only acknowledges the aspect of, like, mental health or trauma being in a negative light.
とりあえず次は第3階層の攻略を進める。展開次第だが最低でも第4階層への魔法陣を見つけるまでは潜ろう。
ロキシーはこれを読んでおいてくれ。ルディが持ってきた転移迷宮の本だ。
へえ、こんなものが。
A whole book?
わかりました。明日あたり熟読しておきましょう。
よし。じゃあ全員3日後に備えて解散。
3 days. Time would fly so fucking quick. 3 days before you go into like a life-changing event. 3 days before shit can get all in there together. What if that book isn't just all about teleportations? What if like Rudy snuck something in there, being like, "Hey, I know at some point in time someone's gonna go ahead and touch on it and be like, wait, not that one, not that one." You can skip that page, Roxy. You can fucking skip that page. Just go straight through it. Just go turn around. Just you know, flip to another chapter, Roxy. How did that get in there? I'm super curious about it though. Like, a lot of people seem to think that kinks are abnormal, and when we're looking at this, let's take a quick look at it actually. Now that we're here. When it relates towards just anything in general, right? This is just a periodic table of kinks, right? The periodic table of kinks is basically anything and everything that is currently fetishized that people use for some form of pleasure, right? When we're looking at something like this, we have to take into consideration the periodic table of kinks. I have not seen this before. Well, welcome. You guys are getting that psychoeducational portion. When we're looking at something like this, and I want you guys to take this into consideration, what would be seen What would be seen as abnormal? Oh, what is you? You as Jeff. It's just a kinky mascot. It's just a kinky mascot. So the main element when we're looking at something like this, I want you guys to go ahead and consider and take into everything is we're looking at these different aspects. We're looking at these different things, right? What would be considered abnormal in this world and why, right? And in this world's perspective, not in ours, right? In ours, we acknowledge pretty much all of this impact, miss, role play, domination, torture, restraint, medical sensation, material, sex, acts, vanilla, so on and so forth, right? There's 101 things out there. However, in this world, what is it limited to? And then what is seen as abnormal sex? Whenever we're talking about aspects of hypersexuality or hyposexuality, we have to take a look at what that means. And we have to take a look at the periodic table of kink. Now that Radius is reunited, do you think he loves her? And how would that manifest? I think that would manifest as a crush and then slowly start acknowledging those impacts. Slowly start acknowledging what is coming through, right? Everything goes when it's during pregnancy is taboo, right? Which brings up the social cultural element. Like, what is not okay even during those like main impacts? So if we're looking at this, right, there's so many fucking things. I'll put this in the Discord for you guys. I'll put this in the Discord for you guys so you guys have the periodic table of kinks available for you guys. But whenever we're looking at a situation like this, whenever we're looking at pregnancy paranoia in this world, whenever we're looking at this is how we can start to conceptualize what people would start to look at differently or not differently. For example, anything not in this immediate periodic table of kink, guess what? It's probably going to get a lot of fucking looks. Anything in this periodic table of kinks is probably going to get you a fucking look regardless. Do you know? That's the double X section. Oh yeah, it's 103 degrees. Yeah, it's 103 degrees. So, oof. But anyway, with that being said, I wanted to bring that up because it's a great element. It's a great aspect of talking about sexology in this world, in this realm, and I hope that helps, at least helps in establishing a solid foundation for you guys. For whenever you guys are talking about sex, you guys have to take into consideration what is normal and abnormal sex. And even through that, here you go. Periodic table of kinks in the Discord. Whenever you guys take that into consideration, right, we have to take into consideration the character, their social cultural values, and where they are at that point in time. Ariel's kink checklist. Well, there you go. There you go. All right, let's continue, guys. Rudy, don't fucking make it down! No! Oh, I'm just casually walking by. I'm just casually walking by. Rudy, my man fucking making it obvious as fuck. Vamos, Rudy. Fucking love him, man.
ルディ。
何ですか師匠。
目の前をうろうろされると気が散ります。
すみませんでした。
暇ならこの本でいくつかわからない点があるので教えてください。
何でも聞いてください。
Hey
この部
yo.
分なのですが。
それなら詳細がこちらのページに。
And he reverts into that little kid energy. I want you guys to think about the dynamic, right? He literally reverted back into that little kid dynamic where he's rushing, he's doing everything. Like the Rudy that like is known throughout the university is not the Rudy that's presenting to Roxy. The Rudy that's presenting to Roxy is just that child. So if you want to talk about healing your inner child, this is what Rudy is doing. This is what Rudy is doing. In case you have anyone out there that's ever like, oh, what is Rudy doing right now? Why is he acting like this? He's healing his inner child. He's literally running towards Roxy and turning back into that dynamic and literally trying to be there and like connect with her. Like just like the good old days, right? So that way they can start building their dynamical processes. This is awesome fucking writing, brother. This is awesome writing. This is a good way of showcasing, like, hey, he's got that golden retriever energy. Like he just wants to connect, and that's fucking cool.
書かれていますよ。
ああ、それにしてもロキシーは本当に小さいな。膝の上に乗せればすっぽりと包めてしまいそうだ。
Hey yo!
乗せたら怒られるんだろうな。
モンスターはどうしました師匠。
いえ、なんでもない。
Hey yo!
いつの間にか背丈も随分越してしまったからな。悔しいのかもしれない。背が低いこと気にしてるみたいだし。
She's faltering, Rudy. You're giving her that 1-2 fucking KO, brother. She's over there just... she's about to drop, Rudy. And she's speaking softer. Her eyes are fucking wavering. She's got the little fucking blush marks. You know, oh man, this is fucking great. But this is danger. But this is fucking danger. This is so fucking dangerous. Chat, I'll only bring this out in some occasions. I'll only bring this out in some occasions. I only bring this out when it's time to cook, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, chef. It got washed. Yes, I threw it in the washer yesterday. No, chef is about to cook. Let's talk about the Church of Roxyism. How many of you guys would consider yourselves a part of this church? Amen, brother. Amen, brother. Okay, so we have a lot of brothers in the Church of Roxy. Can I get an amen? We got a lot of brothers in the Church of Roxy here. Thank you, brother. All right, we're seeing Roxy x Rudy develop through propinquity, through parataxic distortions, through attachment, through distance, through pain / trauma. However, there is this that's been happening. The bonds, I guess we can put in here, aside from attachment. And then there's also how old was Roxy and Rudy when they first met. How old was Rudy when he first met Roxy? 4/5. Roxy was 37. 3 and 37. Okay. Okay, chat saying a lot of 3s and 37s. Got it. Let's put this into further contextualization. What age would you consider this? From 0 to 3, what do you guys consider that? Infant. What does he care most about? His attachments to the world. So what will happen if Rudy, to connect, right? There's either two ways that we can go and do this. Roxy takes charge. Actually, there's a couple. Rudy charges in. Or Rudy loses someone. This is sort of what I'm talking about. We've seen they met, they connected during Rudy's infancy when attachment and bonds are the most important. The way that this can work out is either Roxy takes charge, Rudy takes charges in, or Rudy loses someone. And I know what some of you guys might be thinking. What the fuck are you talking about? Grief allows one to seek out the things that they cared about in their relationships during primal ages. Infancy. We're looking at this Church of Roxyism, and I'm looking at what's being set up as a Roxy X Rudy relationship. And I'm looking at the fact that grief can cause individuals to go back and seek specific aspects of things that were missing in your infancy, in your childhood, to try and reconnect on those environments, because this is safety. This is home. This is good. This is like going on fucking Disneyland vacation and you feel good and you forget about your pain for a little bit, right? This is like going over to fucking Legoland or whatever the fucking, not worrying about stress for a little bit. So how would you not worry about stress as an infant if you're going through grief? You'll attach. And how do we attach? Well, you look at the way that he's attached previously, or he's tried to attach previously. That is what we're looking at. I'm looking at Roxyism here, and I'm looking at everything that's being set up. And inside, I'm going, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait. I'm looking at this and I'm freaking the fuck out internally, because everything that I'm like writing in here, I'm like, wait a fucking minute. For Roxy and for Rudy's relationship, they're following in the lines of what it would take to make this dynamic work. It's always good jumping in the middle of rants. Oh, yeah, it's a little hot, brother. Sous chefs, was that a good meal? Can we get an amen? For a lecture of stuff on the board. Oh, no worries. Space out if you have to. Amen. Stop, you're scaring me. Good stuff. I'm glad that filled you up. Delicioso. Let's fucking go. Woo! Damn, this is OP as fuck! Bro, this is fucking OP as fuck, dude. Roxy's icicle field, his own fucking little drilling bits. Like, this is some good shit. This is some good fucking teamwork. This is a fucking LR fucking team right here. Hey, yo.
そろそろ魔力切れです。休憩をお願いします。
お。さて、そろそろ第4階層への魔法陣が見つかってほしいもんだな。
ペースアップしたいところですね。
だからってまた壁をぶち抜かないでくれよな。崩落しちまうし。
分かってますよ。
ルディ。
はい。
ちょっと背中を貸してもらっていいですか。
どうぞ。
それにしてもルディと迷宮に潜ることになるとは思ってもみませんでした。
そうですね。
ルディ。
何ですか？
ゼニスさんを助け出して余裕ができたら二人で迷宮に潜りませんか？
Would you firefight with me? I'd firefight with me. The fucking Riz! That's so fucking cute, brother. Would you be my Valentine's? I'd be my Valentine. Riz McGurdia. Holy fuck, brother. Oh shit, dude. You guys are just fucking killing me. Oh, you really should. Rozzy Rizurdia. Holy fuck, brother.
一人でですか？
はい。本来迷宮探索は面白いものです。もっと簡単な迷宮に二人で潜ってみませんか？
いいですね。 帰ったら2人で潜りましょうか。
約束ですよ。
ええ、約束です。
She doesn't know, chat. Oh, she doesn't know, chat. She doesn't know. Do you think anybody's told her? Chat, she doesn't know. Oh, no. The fist pump. She doesn't know, chat. Somebody tell her. Oh, I mean, she sounds so much like Dental crier.
眠気が来ました。ちょっと寝ます。
はい、おやすみなさい。
勢いで返事をしてしまったが、子育てとかもしないといけない俺にそんな時間はあるのだろうか。まあ余裕ができたらでいいか。
Also, quick question for you guys. How must it feel for Elise to be hearing this? How must it feel for grandma-in-law to be hearing this? Hold on. I'm over here processing this shit. I'm like, yo, dad's seeing you flirt with your grandma-in-law is seeing your guys' fucking interaction. She's probably plotting. Oh no. Oh no.
どうする？
まだ少し余裕があるな。
よし、じゃあ第4階層の雰囲気を確かめてから一旦戻るぞ。
仕事してる時のパウロはかっこいいな。
ルディ、敵だ。
ストーンキャノンで先制します。
ルディ、いけません。アーマードウォーリアー、いけません。
Fucking geese! Geese is just like, all right, guys. I'm gonna go hide away for a little bit. I'll let you guys go ahead and take care of this. It's so fucking good, dude. I know he can't fight, but just his running animation, just like.
アーマードウォーリアーは水神流の技を使うと聞いています。迂闊に魔術を放てばカウンターが飛んできます。
ではどうすれば？
足を止めて援護に徹しましょう。
了解。父さん、泥沼を使います。足元に気をつけてください。
Quagmire.
パウロ、私が左をやりますわ。
That was smooth.
お前はいつも左だよな。
壁側に剣があるとやりにくいんですのよ。
わがままかよ。
ルディ、エリナリーゼさんを援護しましょう。
了解。
勇壮なる表剣にてかの者に断罪を。アイスクレンチ。
ストーンキャノン。
Was that a fucking Destructo disc? What the fuck? That's a straight up Destructo disc. Dude, what the fuck? Roxy should be in fucking Dragon Ball Z at this point. Roxy could be in fucking... It's an ice saw. Roxy's so cool. The coordination is insane.
さすがに永久ともなるとすぐには倒せねえな。
父さん、もしかして前より強くなりました？
あ？いや、そんなことはない。昔より弱いぐらいだ。さあ、油断しないで行くぞ。
Oh no. Oh, proud father moment. Well, yeah, dude, that's so fucking like, oh, that shit in a grin, brother. Yeah, the compliment is real. And even past that, man, imagine how that must feel like for him. Legitimately. Imagine how that must feel like for him to have his son finally say, like, dude, you're like, have you gotten stronger? Like, that's so cool. Like, you can legitimately trust in one another. And you get, like, you trained your son to come up and now he's seeing you in action. That is such a fucking cool moment. That is such a nice little retrospective in this. Elise.
迷宮攻略は町と洞窟を行ったり来たりしなきゃならない。でもこんなにのんびりしていてジェニスは大丈夫なのだろうか。
私は硬い相手に。
No, but this is the exact time when you strategize, and I love the fact that they're having this conversation. For those of you guys that have read the light novels, do they go in depth over like conversations like this? Like, oh, well, you know, we need to go ahead and get more this, or we have to go ahead and do this, or I need this for a little bit more. That is so fucking nice, man. Like, that is stuff that I genuinely appreciate in a show, because it's showing you the thought process, that they're not just going in and being like, I'm the maximum OP, you know, fucking Kenjutsu master. I'm about to go to level 9,000 here inside of the dungeon with no food, no nothing, no effectiveness. They're just going to fucking immediately go up, right? Like, it's nice to see characters actively thinking, hey, I need to get a better sword because the fourth stratum is like starting to go and expand that domain. And yeah, because apparently, what was it? Like, the guy from Jujutsu Kaisen, the evil guy. All I know is apparently he was labeled as Mexican, so apparently Mexicans have domain expansion when we jump over that wall. I'm kidding. As a Mexican, I can say that Sukuna. Oh, dude. No way. No. Geese is doing that mostly. Let's be real. Gojo incoming. Oh, shit. No, you can't mold when like all of my family's like that. Mexican expansion. Not the lobotomy. But the main element I'm trying to get through this, though, is it's nice seeing the characters interact like this. Expansion de muros. The strongest psychologist in history. Domain expansion. When we're looking at this, though, my question for you is, what would you guys pack up? If you guys are stuck in there for days and or weeks inside of this dungeon, what would you pack with you? What would you take with you? Kielena!
武器が必要ですわね。
いや、焦って二次遭難に遭うのは避けなければならない。慎重にだ。さすが迷宮都市ラパン。なんて持っているな。
スクロールを1枚作れば、あとはシェラさんが。
Are you a psychologist because you're Ed, or are you Ed because you're a psychologist? A little bit of both. You know, what came first, the psychologist or the egg?
さすが迷宮都市ラパン。なんて持っているな。
スクロールを1枚作れば、あとはシェラさんが書いてくれるはずですよ。
それは頼もしいですね。アーマードウォーリアー相手なら地面に油でも撒けばいいんじゃないですか。
それではパウロさんが転んでしまいますよ。あ、ルディ、タルフロの根ももらいましょう。
はい。Is this what you guys would consider a date, though? Going out shopping, finding out things about one another, finding out different strategies and tactics, and you know, like you and just the person that you're on a date though with, like, you know, no deal, God date. I'm just asking, guys. I don't know what you guys would consider. It doesn't have to be a romantic date, but it can be a date though, definitely, right? A Sarah moment. Quality time, yeah.
エリナリーゼさん用に良さそうですね。
で、お値段は
高っ。
Oof.
同じ時期に師匠がウェンポートにいたんですか？
ええ。ただルディとすれ違ったと気づいたのはだいぶ後でしたけどね。
家族のために師匠が創作に動いてくれて嬉しいです。
パウロさんたちにはとてもお世話になりましたから。魔法大学で師匠と喧嘩別れした後、仕事も行くあてもなかった私を快く受け入れてくれました。
Sure.
それに当時の私は舐められないようにと大げさに実力を吹聴していました。
師匠は当時から偉大でしたよ。
いいえ、ルディのおかげで私は身の丈を思い知ったんです。
Here's a really, really fucking good question for you guys. See that Rudy has a fuck ton of kids, and he teaches them how to like expand their mana or whatnot, like their mana boxes, and then they have kids. Like, how big of a fucking like impact can Rudy have in this world generationally? Like, legitimate question for you guys. How much of an impact can Rudy have in the world of magic generationally based on what he discovered as a kid? Like, is it enough to change the world, like, generations down the line? Like, I'm capping this together, and it's like, yo, you have individuals that were, like, even seeing you as a kid, and they were fucking bewildered and, like, you know, taken aback with it. So where does that leave you in that regard?
何せ一つ教えると工夫して10にも20にもするような弟子でしたからね。
師匠の教えの賜物です。
Right. Aww.
おかげで魔術を勉強し直して水曜級になり、性格も少し大人になったと仲間に褒められたりもしました。ですからブエナ村での2年間は私にとって大切な思い出です。
はい。
ジェ
Brother.
ニスさん、救い出しましょうね。
はい。
I'm so glad it transitioned to this. I was afraid it was gonna lead into Rudy walking Roxy back home, and then like we get just a shot of Roxy smiling and the door closing behind them, and all my fears were about to just fucking skyrocket, brother. All my fears, like my cognitive distortions, were just fucking skyrocketing off the fucking edge here, because I'm like, oh no, 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 no. And you have trauma. If anything, this show has taught me about trauma. This show has taught me a lot about different forms of trauma, like seeing the gangbang scene with Dylan Elise. I need a psychologist. Oh, yes, yes.
この部屋で第4階層の魔法陣は最後だ。
第4階層はあっさりと突破できたが、ゼニスの姿はやはりない。
Oh, okay.
本の通りだ。タルフロの根は使えるぜ。
よし、じゃあ戻らずこのまま行くぞ。
了解。
I get it though, because every single time you have to go back into town, it takes a couple of days, but are you sure you're fully stocked? Like, are you sure you're fully ready for whatever may come? The book is coming in hella clutch, right? Geese rolls the worst instance ever. He's a bad roller, man. Oof. Oof. Applies constant status debuff. Ooh. What did most call that a floor? Yeah.
Guardian 前ですわね。
この雰囲気はそうだな。
I also have a question in the light novel, like not light novel readers, you guys might be able to help me out here. How quickly do these things regenerate? Like, how quickly do the monsters inside of a dungeon regenerate? Unknown. I don't remember it saying. Never mentioned. It seems to have an actual ecology, right? They do, but it was not stated. It takes a while. Don't know, but as long as there's a guardian, they will keep it. Yeah, because I'm trying to think of ways to go ahead and like streamline the process of trying to go ahead and get like help, right? Or maybe even if you can maintain a floor, you are able to go ahead and like get help quickly. Find some way out. Find something in there. With the teleport labyrinth, they can almost be instantaneous due to the teleportation. True. True.
気を引き締めないといけませんね。
この本の主はこれ以上攻略できてないみたいだな。
手伝います。
おう、助かる。
今まで何度も踏んできた双方向の魔法陣と酷似しているが、本によるとランダム転移するらしいんだよな。
Somewhere at random.
ルディ、わかるんですか？
いえ、さっぱり。七星なら分かったかもしれませんが。
もしかしてルディの恋人ですか？
Girlfriend?
七星がまさか。
Roxy! Roxy getting all fucking defensive about it. That's so fucking cute, man. That is so fucking cute. Oh my god. Roxy just makes my fucking Kokoro. Yeah, he doesn't explain further either. You're giving her hope, man. You're giving her. She's asking the questions, not the right questions, but she's asking questions.
どうだ、何か分かったか？
いや、ダメだ。
本に書いてあることが事実なら、一つは罠なので、残り二つのどちらかが正解ということにはなりますが。
二択かよ。
二択ですのね。
二択か、まったく。
何かあるんですか？
ジンクスだよ。二択はギレーヌに選ばせなきゃ失敗するってな。
Oh.
結論を出すのは待ってもらえませんか？もう少し調べてみたいんです。
よし、ルディ任せたぜ。
Bro, this is fucking sick. This is fucking sick, bro. Like, actually going through and having, like, the adventuring status, I can't tell you guys. It makes my fucking Kokoro heart, like, just so fucking happy. Seeing them tackle an adventure together, like, the puzzle rooms, them fucking fighting the, like, different monsters and shit like that. I don't know why, man. It scratches an itch in my brain. And, like, it really does.
そうだ、何か引っかかるのだ。この部屋の雰囲気を見れば特別な場所なのは確かなんだが。
難儀してるな。
ええ、もしかするとここはこの階層の終点ではないという考えが浮かびました。実は別のルートがあるとか。
そりゃねえな。終点はここで間違いねえよ。
根拠？
ない。
実は別のルートがあるとか。
そりゃねえな。終点はここで間違いねえよ。
根拠？
ない。
Why does this feel like a fucking... Like a major flag is being fucking rose here? And I know what you guys might be thinking. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The way that this was phrased, yes, I know they're talking about the stratum, but at the same time, the words feel heavy. And even like the interactions like between these two specifically, it feels heavy.
ここはこの階層の終点ではないという考えが浮かびました。実は別のルートがあるとか。
そりゃねえな。終点はここで間違いねえよ。
根拠？
ない。ま、焦ることはない。一人で答えを出そうとするなよ。
はい。
ああ、それとな、ルディ、一言言いたいことがあったんだが。
何ですか？
あ、いや、これは今は言うか。宿に戻ったらにしよう。
Wait a minute.
ですか。そういうの死亡フラグって言うんですよ。
なんだそりゃ。今言う。
If I tell you now, it'll hurt the party's morale. I mean, it does. It sounds like fucking he knows God's will. It sounds like it sounds like some. Ooh. Oh, I'll tell you now, it'll hurt the party's morale. Which fair, I understand. It's understandable where Paul is coming from, right? In the subs, it literally said that's a death flag. I mean, it is. It is. It's like whenever your friend, like, you know, your friend's going off to like a big university or moving or whatnot, and they're like, hey, we'll see each other again, right? Yeah, we'll see each other again. And you guys never saw each other again. Like, you know, it's sort of like the end of that.
パーティーの式に関わるんだよ。
説教の類ですか？
まあな、似たようなもんだ。いいか、ルディ。俺は今、二振りの剣を使っている。以前は一振りで十分だったが、今はこの二振りがないとしっくりこない。どちらも愛着があるし、役割が違う。
That metaphor. Rudy, I hope you're picking up on that metaphor, brother. He's just straight up telling he's just straight up fucking laying it out there. Like, you know, like, wow, these swords have very different, he's so wise. He's so wise. We're backing it up just a little bit here. That is so fucking good.
いいか、ルディ。俺は今、二振りの剣を使っている。以前は一振りで十分だったが、今はこの二振りがないとしっくりこない。
Later on, you're gonna see fucking Rudy walking around with like Rudy just coming at you with like four different fucking swords. One sword didn't feel good enough for me. Zoro gaming.
どちらも愛着があるし、役割が違う。まあ、いずれわかるさ。
この部屋どこかで見た。 つい最近だ。そして何かが足りない。
Wait.
そうだ。ここは転移魔法陣の遺跡に似ている。
銀さん、
なんだ。
この辺りに隠し階段がないか探してみてください。
Oh shit, brother. Oh shit, he put that together so quickly.
いや、あり得るのか。おい、あるぜ先輩。この下に空洞が。
床を壊して問題ありません。
He put that together so quickly, but he can't put the sword analogy together. I meant to stop, guys. You guys are killing me. Holy shit, that's so fucking good.
罠をね。よっしゃ先輩、やっちまえ。ここだ。みんな、先輩が隠し階段を見つけてくれたぜ。やるな。
さすが俺の息子だった。
そういえばここ転移魔法陣の遺跡に似てますものね。
落ち着けよ。罠があるかもしれねえ。先輩、スクロール3枚ぐらいよこしてくれよっと。
お疲れ様ですと。
よっしゃ、先に行くぜ。みんな、気を
Oh,
引き締めろよ。
brother. If that doesn't look ominous as fuck, I don't know what does, man. I don't know what fucking does. If this seal doesn't scream, hey, go restock, grab all your OPs, make sure that you guard your entire body when you walk in, like, I don't know what the fuck does, dude. Why do I hear boss music coming out of it? Fuck, what a phenomenal fucking episode, ladies and gentlemen. What a phenomenal fucking episode, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to listen to the ending, and then I'll give you guys my full thoughts and the rating for today's episode. Stop! It's Father's Day! Oh no! Next week is Father's Day, and the title is Parents! No! What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, no! No! It's Father's Day! And the episode title is named Parents. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Oh. Well, now I have a very serious question. Are we going to lose either Paul or Zenith? That is the first question. Don't answer that. Second question. Maddie said, Rudius' voice actor said, a good percentage of people are going to be turned off from the rat storyline. Like, a good percentage of people are going to be turned away or turned off or completely drop the show from the rat storyline. Does it really carry that much of an implication or a change of pace that, like, it causes people to just drop the show altogether? That is my line of question. Whenever she's on, especially for the finale, whenever the finale is, I have that question to go ahead and ask her. Overall, this episode felt like it was a minute long. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This entire episode felt like it was 1 minute long. It felt super fucking quick, and color me impressed by it legitimately, because it could have taken the silly, it could have like chosen like not to incorporate a lot of the elements of like, like caring for one another, or like the elements of like being there genuinely. I don't know how else to showcase it, but like, genuinely trying to go ahead and elevate Rudy, elevate Roxy, elevate all these individuals in the way that they are, but it took the time to showcase their love, their relationships, their everything. And for me, that makes me fucking happy, man. That makes me really fucking content. But also, I want to ask this question as well, and I know I'm asking a lot of fucking questions, right? Which is, this show's very fucking can be very traumatizing, and can be like such a mirror for some people that they might not be comfortable going with it, right? Which is for Rudy, right? Rudy has his agents of change, and Paul has his agents of change all around them, right? For a lot of people, it's their hands. How much do you think, like, if you were to consider, like, how much they've shaped the world around them, do you think that they've shaped the world around them in that regard, right? It's not like they've lost their agents of change. It's not like they've lost their ability to go ahead and change the world around them. But I feel like Rudy and Paul and all these characters have shaped the world or have impacted the world in little ripples, you know, and it's fucking wonderful to see. And like, I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to go ahead and play out, what the ramifications of this is going to be, and especially, looks like we're going into the boss fight. How many more episodes into the finale? Like 2 more, 3 more? Hold on, let me see. It's episode 9, so 3 more episodes to the finale. What the fuck? What does the finale entail? Because if we're getting the boss fight next episode, let's say it lasts 2 episodes, and what is the finale? What is the finale? Oh God. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and give this episode an actual like 9.9 Rudy and Roxy kisses sitting on a tree out of 10. Because I will say this, it fucking flew on by. It flew on by so quickly that it felt like a minute. It felt like a fucking minute. And I don't usually say that about shows, but it felt like a fucking minute. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that brings us to the end of the Mushoku Tensei reaction today. Unfortunately, SB can't be here with us tonight due to some stuff that he's going through. Love him, wish him well, hope that he starts to feel better. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Every Sunday is Mushoku Tensei Sunday. The finale is going to go ahead and might have, Maddie, Rudy as his voice actor, come and join us for a dissection and 100 and more other aspects out there. I wish I could do more, but I have a fuck ton of things to do today. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Thanks so much for coming out tonight.